Today I'm going to go over an exercise that is really one of my favorites. You see a lot of gyms now that have either external spotting bars or you have them inside the racks. Either one of them certainly can be used. Here's it's essentially all the strength bands regardless of the brand, who makes them. These are a pretty standard one. This is the biggest black thick one, okay? So if you're a much lighter athlete, the next step down is a blue, okay? Also very good to use, but for my body weight, I need to use a much thicker band, okay? So the reason why I like this so much is because when you're pressing a bar or you're locked into a machine, one of the things that isn't firing too readily is your ability to stabilize. So some people can be really strong, but when you put them in an imbalanced position, they can't utilize their strengths because they've never learned how to create their own stability through a contraction. And so I'm always saying, control your lats, flex your lats, control your glutes, flex your glutes, all those sort of things. So this particular exercise, it's not possible really to do it effectively unless you're able to first create your own stability, okay? So again, because most squat racks are standard in their width, these bands will work. If you don't have a band, the alternative to this would be to get a ratchet strap, right? That stretch nylon will also be fairly ballistic. It just won't give quite as much. But again, it already like a slack line you see like in expos or climbers and stuff like that. A slack line will work as well. Okay, so just for demonstration purposes, what I'm going to show you is talk you kind of through the minutia of it a little bit. With this much thicker band, I don't really want to go thumbs over too much, even on this guy, because I really want to force a good grip. So I'm going to get a real good grip on this guy. My hand position is going to be right out in front of me, okay, not wide. Okay, just like my push-up protocol, I want the elbows tracking here, not out here. Okay, and in this position, it's far more critical to engage those lats. Okay, so but the push-up position is really pretty much the same. Okay, I'm going to flex my glutes. I'm going to take this band out over the drop zone. Okay, that forces my lats to fire again. Taking that position, I'm nice and loose. I contract my glutes, push myself over this, and again, it's just a simple push-up, but isn't so simple, right? I'm up and down, right? You can see that my hands and my arms are shaking. Again, this is what I mean by you can have really good linear strength, but if you're not creating your own stability, and in this case we're talking glutes, spinal rectors, lats, and serratus, like that posterior chain, I can move very efficiently in this plane on an unstable surface because I'm creating my own stability, okay? I'm not using the bar or a machine that locks me in position, okay? So once you're able to do this fairly efficiently, and what does that mean? You're able to do some reps and sets that you can repeat safely and effectively. Right? You're going to notice that when this transfers into a bench press or even a machine or a sport, you're going to have far more power, okay? Far more muscle endurance, and you're going to have far less injuries in the elbows, the shoulders, the wrists, be in a pressing movement, okay? So once you're able to do that, I'm going to show you kind of what the end state goal is, especially if you're a dynamic athlete, you're a fighter. Again, the tactical community, we're using combat athletics, like jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and all those sort of things that transfer into the tactical population. So this is, again, I call it a ballistic banded push-up. It's a little bit fun, it's really challenging, and this is where I kind of want you all to end up getting to. We're going to take that same grip, okay, on this band. I'm going to contract my glutes, get into a real good stable position before I move, right? Get in the starting blocks before you get out of them, okay? I'm in the starting blocks, fire my lats, fire my glutes. I'm going to start off kind of slow, and then I'm going to speed up. And push, pull. Again, I'm trying to do, as I do this, what I'm really focusing on is the change of direction. Again, we've seen buffalo bars on the bench press with the kettlebells hanging from them, that firing position. Because if you can change direction, I'm a stable mass. If I can change direction on an unstable platform, it's going to transfer into a very stable position and platform. Again, because if you think about combat sports, you always got someone in wrestling, or you're just pulling and pushing, and you're constantly adjusting and feeling with your hips and shoulder blades and lats. That's where this guy comes in, okay? So enjoy trying the ballistic push-up, but again, start off slow, get the benefit, and then reap the benefits afterwards.